Has your hair been dry, stiff, and always breaks no matter what you do? If this is the case, then you may be suffering from protein overload, and I have the perfect solution for you. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to fix your hair if you have protein overload. Hi my loves, welcome back, and if you are new here, welcome. Here in this channel we talk about relaxed hair care, hair growth tips, protective styling, and anything hair related. So if you know you're interested in this type of content, please consider subscribing to join the family. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to fix your hair if you have protein overload. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Now, in case you are confused about your hair and you are wondering whether you have protein overload or not, I uploaded a video last week on the signs to look out for and how to know if you have protein overload, so you can check that video out and you'll be able to know if your hair is suffering from protein overload. Okay, so yeah, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to fix your hair, like if you have already confirmed that you have protein overload. And the first thing I'm going to be talking about is limit using protein products. So your hair is already suffering from protein overload, meaning it has too much protein. So we want to avoid more protein, because the more protein you use, the more your hair is going to become dry, stiff, and break off. So anything that has protein ingredients, any products that you have that has protein ingredients, you have to limit using those. So you have to look out for things that contain collagen, keratin, soy protein, wheat protein, any form of protein at all, because some of these products will not even tell you if they are protein deep conditioners or protein treatments. So you have to check the labels, you have to check the ingredients, and that is going to tell you if the product has protein in it. So any product like this that you have, you want to make sure that you limit using them for the time being as much as possible. Even if it is a product that claims to be moisturizing but still contains protein ingredients, you still have to limit it, okay? Because there are some moisturizing deep conditioners that have protein ingredients, so you have to limit this type of products as well. So go through all your products, go through their ingredients, and try to limit anything that you find that contains protein as much as possible. Moving on, the next thing you want to do is to clarify your hair. At this point, your hair has built up a lot of protein, so we need to get rid of that, okay? We need to get rid of the excess protein. You need a clarifying shampoo, you need clarifying mask, you basically need a hair detox, okay? So you need to clarify your hair. We need to start on a fresh slate, so you have to make sure you clarify your hair. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. Something as simple as using a clarifying shampoo is enough to fix that. So yeah, this is a very important step if your hair is suffering from protein overload. So make sure that on your next wash day you use a clarifying shampoo instead of a regular shampoo. Moving on, the next thing you want to do is to use more of moisturizing deep conditioners. So when your hair is suffering from protein overload, your hair basically have excess protein and less moisture. So the goal is to reduce the protein and increase the moisture, and that is why you are limiting the use of protein products and now use more of moisturizing products. Okay, so you are going to be using more of moisturizing deep conditioners, products that are purely moisturizing. So when you go through the ingredients, all or almost all the ingredients are moisturizing ingredients. So at this point, you want to make sure that you are literally obsessed with moisturizing products. Anything moisturizing treatments, moisturizing deep conditioners. Like, get your hands on a very good moisturizing deep conditioner or moisturizing treatment, because this will literally save your hair. So this is going to fix the lack of moisture that your hair is literally suffering from at this point. So the dryness that you were dealing with from the protein overload, the stiffness, the frizziness, all of that is going to be fixed when you use more of moisturizing deep conditioners. So if your hair is currently suffering from protein overload, know that this is a priority. Like, I don't know how I can stress this enough. Know that moisturizing deep conditioners are the holy grail. They are the savior of your hair at this point if you have protein overload, okay? So sis, don't joke with it, okay? So moving on, the next thing you want to do is be strict with your moisturizing routines. Like I said, anything moisturizing, you want to be strict with it, and the same applies to your moisturizing routines. So right now I'm talking about your moisturizing leave-ins. So this is not when you are just going to be applying a moisturizing leave-in and just leave it like that. You have to use a proper moisturizing technique. So it's either you use the LCO method or the LCO method. So L stands for liquid, C stands for cream, and O stands for oil. So if you're using the LCO, you just basically have to start with a liquid or even water, something light, while a cream is like a product with a heavier consistency or a butter, and then the last is an oil. And then if you are using the LOC, it's still the same thing, just that the oil is now second instead of coming last. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are using one of these two recommended moisturizing techniques to moisturize your hair if your hair is suffering from protein overload, because your hair needs all the moisture it can get right now. It needs all the moisture it can retain right now, and using proper moisturizing techniques is going to help it retain more moisture compared to when you just apply a moisturizing cream and just leave it like that. So make sure that you are using one of these two moisturizing techniques and make sure to be consistent. Okay, this is not the time to abandon your hair. This is the time to be consistent. So it's not just about using a good moisturizing technique, you also have to be strict with your routine. So basically make sure that you are consistently and effectively moisturizing your hair. Okay, moving on, the next thing you have to do is do hot oil treatments. Like I said, it's all about the moisture at this point. You need to give your hair all the moisture it can take. So hot oil treatments help in keeping your hair moisturized, especially before you shampoo your hair, because shampoos have the tendency of stripping off natural oils from your hair, from your scalp, drying your hair and all of that, especially a clarifying shampoo. And you guys remember I said earlier that you need a clarifying shampoo if your hair is suffering from protein overload. Yeah, so you even need more moisture, because in as much as clarifying shampoos are going to help you get rid of the excess buildup, excess protein and all of that, it is also capable of stripping off moisture as well, stripping off oils from your hair. So in order to negate this, you have to do hot oil treatments. When you do hot oil treatments, this is reduced and your hair will stay more moisturized compared to when you just shampoo your hair bare like that without any form of pre-poo or hot oil treatments, especially when you are using a clarifying shampoo. So yes, hot oil treatments are essential, and hot oil treatments doesn't always have to come before you shampoo your hair. So yes, it can be used as a pre-poo, that is before you shampoo your hair, but you can also use it as a form of moisturizing your hair. But when using hot oil treatments as a pre-poo, you can go heavier on the products, because you know that you are going to be shampooing your hair and washing it off. But if you are using it just to moisturize your hair and you know that you are not going to wash it off, then you need to go light so that you won't get build up and your hair won't get greasy and all of that. Moving on, the next thing you want to do is be consistent and patient. It's not going to take you one wash day, one product, one night to fix your protein overload. It's going to take weeks, sometimes even months, depending on how severe your protein overload was. So you want to make sure to be consistent with your routine, keep up with limiting protein products, using more of moisturizing products, and be patient. With time, you will definitely see a difference. You will definitely see the results. You will definitely see a change. So don't think that one wash day is going to magically fix your protein overload. It's going to magically fix the dryness, the frizziness, the breakage and all of that. Yeah, it's going to take time. Just like your protein overload did not develop overnight, it's also not going to be fixed overnight. Okay, so before it got to that stage, it took weeks, it took months, and when trying to fix it, the same thing applies. It's going to take time as well. So just be consistent with your routine and be patient, and with time you will actually be able to reverse that. Moving on, the next thing you want to do is to maintain the protein moisture balance. So as you keep up with limiting your use of protein products and using more of moisturizing products, it's going to get to a stage that your hair is not balanced. At this stage, you are going to need to reintroduce more protein into your routine. So at this point, the goal is to keep the protein moisture balance in your hair. You don't want to go too much on the protein, you don't want to go too much on the moisture as well, because if you keep on using just moisturizing products because you are scared that your hair is going to become protein overloaded again, another dangerous thing can still happen, okay, which is called hygra fatigue, which basically means moisture overload. So yeah, at this point you are now going to deal with moisture overload, and we don't want that, because this can actually lead to damage and breakage as well. I'm probably going to do another video on the science of hygra fatigue, like moisture overload, and how to fix it. So yeah, make sure to watch out for those videos. So in as much as we don't want our hair to become protein overloaded, we don't want it to become moisture overloaded as well. So either end of the spectrum is going to lead to damage and breakage. So that is why maintaining that protein moisture balance is key. Once you see that your hair is healthy, there is no protein overload, there is no moisture overload, your goal at this point is now to maintain that state. So the plan will now be to use a mix of both moisturizing and protein products, or use a product that contains both moisturizing and protein ingredients. And when you get to this stage, you'll be so amazed at how your hair looks, how it's thriving and all of that. And you'll be shocked at how simple something like maintaining the protein moisture balance in your hair can literally change your hair. And by the way guys, if you have not gotten my hair growth ebook, you are missing out. So my hair growth ebook is literally a step-by-step guide to help you achieve longer and healthier hair. It contains product recommendations for you guys, so for every single category, ranging from clarifying shampoos, moisturizing shampoos, protein deep conditioners, moisturizing deep conditioners, heat protectants, hair oils, leave-in moisturizers, just you name it. I have product recommendations for you guys in every single category. And that's not all, it also contains hair growth staples for you guys, hair growth secrets for you guys, and also a 30 days daily routine section. So in this section, I literally gave you guys a 30 days hair growth plan, like what to do on each and every single day, on day 1, on day 2, on day 3, on day 4, up to the 30th day. And if you can follow this routine judiciously and recycle it, trust me, your hair will transform. Like, you will be shocked at the results you will achieve with this. Okay, so if you have not gotten yours, make sure to get your copy now. I'll make sure to link it down in the description box below. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it on how to fix your protein overload. That is how you can turn your hair around if you have been dealing with protein overload. So if you can follow each and everything I said in this video, you will be amazed at how you can turn your hair around. And if your hair is currently suffering from protein overload or has ever suffered from protein overload, also let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you are new here and you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing to join the family, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.